Why does a compass needle get deflected when brought near a bar magnet? Option 1, due to gravitational force, option 2, due to electric field, option 3, due to magnetic field, option 4, due to nuclear force. The answer is, option 3, due to magnetic field. What is the characteristic of the magnetic field inside a long straight solenoid carrying current? Option 1, it is 0, option 2, it decreases as we move towards the ends, option 3, it increases as we move towards the ends, option 4, it is the same at all points inside. The answer is, option 4, it is the same at all points inside. Which of the following property of a proton can change while it moves freely in a magnetic field? Option 1, mass, option 2, speed, option 3, velocity, option 4, momentum. The answer is, option 3, velocity. What is the direction of the magnetic field if a positively charged particle, alpha particle, projected towards the west is deflected towards the north? Option 1, towards south, option 2, towards east, option 3, downward, option 4, upward. The answer is, option 2, towards east. What precaution should be taken to avoid the overloading of domestic electric circuits? Option 1, use thicker wires, option 2, use lower voltage appliances, option 3, avoid using too many devices at the same time, option 4, use higher power rating appliances. The answer is, option 3, avoid using too many devices at the same time. How do we think the displacement of rhodop will be affected if the current in rhodop is increased? Option 1, the displacement decreases, option 2, the displacement remains the same, option 3, the displacement increases, option 4, the rhodop melts. The answer is, option 3, the displacement increases. How do we think the displacement of rhodop will be affected if a stronger horseshoe magnet is used? Option 1, the displacement decreases, option 2, the displacement remains the same, option 3, the displacement increases, option 4, the rhodop melts. The answer is, option 3, the displacement increases. How do we think the displacement of rhodop will be affected if the length of rhodop is increased? Option 1, the displacement decreases, option 2, the displacement remains the same, option 3, the displacement increases, option 4, the rhodop melts. The answer is, option 3, the displacement increases. What result do you expect when an electric oven of 2 kW power rating is operated in a domestic electric circuit, 220 volt, that has a current rating of 5 ampere? Option 1, the oven works perfectly, option 2, the circuit will overload and a fuse will blow, option 3, the voltage increases, option 4, the oven does not heat up. The answer is, option 2, the circuit will overload and a fuse will blow. Which of the following is a property of magnetic field lines? Option 1, they originate from the South Pole, option 2, they intersect each other, option 3, they form closed loops, option 4, they decrease in strength with distance. The answer is, option 3, they form closed loops. Why don't two magnetic field lines intersect each other? Option 1, because they have different directions, option 2, because they have different strengths, option 3, because the magnetic field has a unique direction at any point, option 4, because they are parallel. The answer is, option 3, because the magnetic field has a unique direction at any point. What is the direction of the magnetic field inside a clockwise current-carrying loop? Option 1, downward, option 2, upward, option 3, towards the center, option 4, outward from the center. The answer is, option 2, upward. Which of the following correctly represents the magnetic field lines around a bar magnet? Option 1, they start from the South Pole and end at the North Pole outside the magnet. Option 2, they start from the North Pole and end at the South Pole outside the magnet. Option 3, they intersect at the equator of the magnet. Option 4, they are parallel lines from north to south. The answer is, option 2, they start from the North Pole and end at the South Pole outside the magnet. Which of the following are commonly used safety measures in electric circuits and appliances? Option 1, insulation and capacitors. Option 2, fuses and circuit breakers. Option 3, transformers and resistors. Option 4, inductors and diodes. The answer is, option 2, fuses and circuit breakers. Which of the following correctly describes the magnetic field near a long straight wire? Option 1, the field consists of straight lines perpendicular to the wire. Option 2, the field consists of straight lines parallel to the wire. Option 3, the field consists of radial lines originating from the wire. Option 4, the field consists of concentric circles centered on the wire. The answer is, option 4, the field consists of concentric circles centered on the wire. At the time of short circuit, the current in the circuit, option 1, reduces substantially. Option 2, does not change. Option 3, increases heavily. Option 4, very continuously. The answer is, option 3, increases heavily. Which organs in the human body produce significant magnetic fields? Option 1, lungs and liver. Option 2, heart and brain. Option 3, stomach and intestines. Option 4, kidneys and bladder. The answer is, option 2, heart and brain. What medical imaging technique is based on the magnetic fields produced inside the body? Option 1, computed tomography, CT. Option 2, X-ray imaging. Option 3, magnetic resonance imaging, MRI. Option 4, ultrasound imaging. The answer is, option 3, magnetic resonance imaging, MRI. Which of the following methods can be used to produce magnetic fields? Option 1, using electric current through a wire and using permanent magnets. Option 2, using gravitational force and using electric current. Option 3, using friction and using heat. Option 4, using light and using sound waves. The answer is, option 1, using electric current through a wire and using permanent magnets. When is the force experienced by a current-carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field largest? Option 1, when the conductor is parallel to the field. Option 2, when the conductor is perpendicular to the field. Option 3, when the conductor makes a 45-degree angle with the field. Option 4, when the conductor is outside the field. The answer is, option 2, when the conductor is perpendicular to the field. What rule is used to determine the direction of the magnetic field produced around a straight conductor carrying current? Option 1, right-hand thumb rule. Option 2, left-hand rule. Option 3, Fleming's left-hand rule. Option 4, right-hand grip rule. The answer is, option 1, right-hand thumb rule. Which rule determines the force direction on a current-carrying conductor in a perpendicular magnetic field? Option 1, right-hand thumb rule. Option 2, left-hand rule. Option 3, Fleming's left-hand rule. Option 4, right-hand grip rule. The answer is, option 3, Fleming's left-hand rule. Which rule is used to determine the direction of the current induced in a coil due to its rotation in a magnetic field? Option 1, right-hand thumb rule. Option 2, left-hand rule. Option 3, Fleming's right-hand rule. Option 4, right-hand grip rule. The answer is, option 3, Fleming's right-hand rule. What are two common safety measures used in electric circuits and appliances? Option 1, using plastic coverings. Option 2, using circuit breakers and fuses. Option 3, using wooden boxes. Option 4, using high voltage. The answer is, Option 2, using circuit breakers and fuses. How is a uniform magnetic field represented in a diagram? Option 1, concentric circles. Option 2, straight parallel lines. Option 3, random lines. Option 4, curved lines. The answer is, Option 2, straight parallel lines. In which direction is the magnetic field if an electron beam moving horizontally from the back wall to the front wall is deflected to your right side? Option 1, upward. Option 2, downward. Option 3, to the left. Option 4, to the right. The answer is, Option 1, upward. When does an electric short circuit occur? Option 1, when there is a break in the circuit. Option 2, when the live wire touches the neutral wire. Option 3, when the resistance is too high. Option 4, when the circuit is open. The answer is, Option 2, when the live wire touches the neutral wire. What is the function of an earth wire? Option 1, to increase current flow. Option 2, to provide a return path for the current. Option 3, to prevent electrical shocks by grounding excess current. Option 4, to supply power to the appliance. The answer is, Option 3, to prevent electrical shocks by grounding excess current. Why is it necessary to earth metallic appliances? Option 1, to increase their efficiency. Option 2, to prevent rusting. Option 3, to prevent electrical shocks. Option 4, to enhance their appearance. The answer is, Option 3, to prevent electrical shocks. Which rule is used to find the direction of the magnetic field produced around a straight conductor carrying current? Option 1, right-hand thumb rule. Option 2, left-hand thumb rule. Option 3, Fleming's left-hand rule. Option 4, Fleming's right-hand rule. The answer is, Option 1, right-hand thumb rule. What happens to the magnetic field inside a long solenoid when the current through it is reversed? Option 1, it disappears. Option 2, it doubles in strength. Option 3, it reverses direction. Option 4, it remains unchanged. The answer is, Option 3, it reverses direction. What is the end of a compass needle that points towards the north called? Option 1, South Pole. Option 2, Magnetic Pole. Option 3, North Pole. Option 4, Geographic Pole. The answer is, Option 3, North Pole. What exists in the region surrounding a magnet where the force of the magnet can be detected? Option 1, Electric field. Option 2, Magnetic field. Option 3, Gravitational field. Option 4, Nuclear field. The answer is, Option 2, Magnetic field. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications about future videos.